Okay, don't you just love it when you're driving down the road and somebody's behind you? That you got 3 lanes on this side. You got nobody behind you, nobody in the other lanes, none of that. But you're gonna have somebody right on your tail. Seriously. I mean, in this lane, the turn lane, when they have 2 other lanes they can get on. But no, they want to on the road. What a great way to start off a video. It's a good thing I am a cheerful person. Believe it or not, I touch on really I touch on topics that aren't all that cheerful, but this is my life, as I call it, life in Narcissismville. It's not just one area, and it doesn't exist at all. It's just the way I see it. Now, in some of the towns and stuff like that, the areas have a reputation. No place should have a reputation, because not all people who live there are that way, and they shouldn't have to deal with that. It had a reputation, I heard, before I heard of it, certainly, and that was over around 30 years old, 35 years ago, who knows how long. So, and what I'm talking about is just my sense of humor about it, and it's just pockets and just experiences I've had at different places. Okay, it's not always the same. It's not one size fits all. It's not everybody. How much more can I say? But really, I know that kind of thing exists everywhere. You know, some people think they own the road, and that they have 2 lanes that can go around you, but they're not going to do that because they're going to tailgate, and because they think that they own the road. And you're going to speed up. Well, I don't speed up for anybody. They're not going to be paying my tickets, okay? Here's another one. Why is it that it's generally not always, maybe not usually, but quite often, or maybe not even quite often. I'm having fun with that. But to the first person in a turning lane is going to be as Adam likes to say, dilly-dallying. Really. They hold up traffic. Seriously, people who want to turn. They're what Adam always thinks, that they're texting people, you know, and they're not paying attention to the light. It does happen far too often, okay? Yeah. People who think they own the road. Everybody's got to wait for them. Everybody's got to move aside for them. And part the seas for them. You know, I should not use that as a reference. I remember one time I was saying, I know who it is, but I was saying somebody else. I was really wrong. I can say I'm wrong. Some people can't say they're wrong. But anyway, what did I start this video off to talk about? Good question. Really? Actually, I might as well just use this I went to a huge Dollar Tree store, the biggest one in Texas. I know there are bigger ones, but this one's in Texas, the biggest one in Texas. I don't believe how some people will correct you on that. But there's a bigger one. Well, I don't live there. I'm not there. Anyway, kind of like, you know, you say it's really hot here in Texas. Well, it's really hot at the places. People get a life. But anyway, just went there. Had some weird things happen there. Just really weird. So, just noises inside the store. It's a huge one. Me and another woman she was kind of near where I was. We looked and went, what? And then in the exit, a woman ran in front of me. You know, when I was leaving, I was going to the cashier. She went the other direction in front of me, and she was kind of almost practically running. And she said, sorry. And she had fear on her face, and she said, fear. And she said, I'm trying to get away from somebody who's following me. Something like that. Scary. Seriously. Wrapping it up. Talk to you on the video. Bye.